96.7 Lights FM.
Today, I'm speaking with Heather Berman, whose son Ellis was a patient at Hassenfeld. Heather noticed then 17-month-old Ellis was asking for water more and more. She took him to his pediatrician and was told not to worry. Days later, she rushed him to their local emergency room. Now, if you can, Heather, tell us about the day you learned Ellis had type 1 diabetes.
So, it's interesting, if you ask people, other parents or people who have been diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, it's a very similar story all the time. It's the asking for water, it's thirsty, it's having to go to the bathroom. I took him to his pediatrician, who kind of dismissed it. It's the same story again. It hurts. I know. It hurts. And it's like the same story. But
so I don't like the blood tests.
Yeah, I know. But so the day that he was diagnosed, I took him in, and it was terrifying. And his blood sugar was, I look back now and I look at the numbers, and they were a normal blood sugar is about 80 to 180 or 80 to 120 is the normal range. He was 2,000.
Ooh.
Yeah. But I look at that day, what we call it in the type 1 world, we call this a diaversary, but I don't call it that. It's the day that you were diagnosed. I call it the day that I saved his life.
I love that.
Yeah.
And throughout the day, we've heard all kinds of stories about the comprehensive care that Hassenfeld Children's Hospital provides to kids and families. What does comprehensive care mean to you?
Well, type 1 diabetes has a lot of stuff with it.
Okay.
A lot of stuff coming along with it. So it's a lot of mental burden. It's a lot of extra decision making. It's a lot of extra care that you need. And Hassenfeld, like NYU, our team has become has given us every aspect of care that we could possibly ask for. The days that I call them and say, I'm a single mom, I'm really having a hard time, they pass me to who I need to talk to. The days that he is in the office and he said he doesn't like his blood work, somebody is there to care for him, to make sure that he is happy and playing, and we're getting Mr. Buzzy on his arm for his blood work. Comprehensive care is covering it all for us, and it's a lot, diabetes, and they really do cover it all.
Just so you know, Ellis, I don't like getting blood work either. It's not the most fun thing. So tell us how you all have been coping with the lifestyle changes once you've gotten this lifelong condition that you have to deal with.
Well, Ellis was diagnosed at a baby age, so it wasn't a lifestyle change for him per se.
Okay.
Which I am actually grateful for, because it is his life, and this is what he's growing up knowing. For me, I've come a long way since 4 years ago. He was diagnosed on August 6th, 2019. Again, the day I saved his life, and we've come a long way. Yes.
I want to tell my birthday year and when my birthday is.
Okay. Go ahead.
When is it?
So 2018 was when I was born, and I am having a birthday in March 13.
Oh, that's nice. I'm glad you told us that. So I also found out that you like football. What else have you been up to, Ellis? What do you like doing?
Swimming lessons.
And together, what have you all been up to?
Just living.
Yeah.
We're just
We're
living.
resting all week.
We rested all week because we were a little
We've
sick.
been resting all weekend.
We rested this weekend because we were sick, but Ellis is in kindergarten this
I
year.
had a sore throat.
Yes. Ellis is in kindergarten now and loving it, and we've been playing football. We practice our flag football, swim, piano.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I'm just Mom. I've become an Uber before I expected to.
Right.
I thought I had a little bit more time, and I don't know when the age is when I certainly know with diabetes, with type 1 diabetes, he can't go in an Uber yet, but I'm almost ready to.
One day my friend Reese came inside of our car.
And that was so fun. Can we show?
And he was drawing me
We've
on
been
my drawing pad.
We've been practicing something. Can we do it for them?
Yeah.
Should I start it or you want to start it?
You should start it.
Okay. 106.7.
Light FM.
Oh, that was very good. So what would you like to tell our listeners about why they should give to Hassenfeld Children's Hospital today?
This team has given me so much. And what I think about now is the parents of the children who were just diagnosed, and they need the level of care that we've gotten. And I sometimes will call. I say this over and over again. I don't know how they do it. And as they're growing and there's more patients, they need to keep doing it. I called at 4 a.m. in the morning, and they were there for me. They still are. And I'll call today and say, this is not an emergency. If there's someone who needs you more than me, I'm 4 years old already. I call myself. But I think that there are people out there that are alone when they are first diagnosed with type 1 diabetes and other diagnoses, but this is one that I know, obviously, and they need the support that I've had and that Ellis has had.
So, Heather, you've been incredible. I can only imagine the strength it has taken for you to, continue to ensure that your child is healthy. And Ellis, you are the most amazing. I'm so glad I got to meet you. And thank you for coming to Light FM and to talk to me about, everything. What you like to do and the day you were born. Those are great things. I'm glad you shared with me.
Thank you for having us.
So Heather and Ellis are why we do this every year. Please do what you can for the kids at Hassenfeld and become a bright light. Call 1-800-222-1067.
106.7 Light FM.